handles from, my friend.
Oh, you're starting early, Red. You're starting early.
A lot of work. A couple of years ago, Jamal got to spend some time working with Wemby. We'll detail that as we go through the night. Vassell misses his second shot. Thunder back the other way. Jalen Williams, that hamstring injury, came out of game one none the worse for wear. Dort, foul.
Alrighty, gentlemen, you're seeing from the Thunder the emphasis on attacking the paint. Yes, they've got that alien in the middle who patrols it, but already in these two possessions, attacking in the paint. Once a jump shot by Dort, and now Dort at the free throw line from getting into the paint.
One of the two Canadian starters, SGA the other one. Dort, seventh year out of Arizona State. Averages 8 in the regular season, 6 in the postseason. And he struggled with that three-point shot, just 1 of 5 from deep in game one.
Julian Champagne's going to have to do a good job boxing out Chet Holmgren here in case Dort misses here.
His free throws attempts 3 and 4 on this postseason for Dort. He's made 2 of the 4. Castle inside. Swinging around Champagne. They drive and attack. They'll get the foul on Dort as he cut across. And again, the physicality right from the opening possessions again tonight.
Well, nice job there by Julian, not settling for the three. Takes the ball. This is something rare. He doesn't do this a lot. Take the ball off the dribble. Nice job there, hesitating, getting all the way to the cup to get fouled.
Knocks down the first. Free throw disparity. It was 29 attempts for the Spurs in game one, 19, Jamal, for OKC in that opener.
And it's usually on the opposite side, and that was nice to see from Champagne. 11 of his 12 shots in the first game were from 3. Attacking the basket.
Thunder early by 1. Dort's got the 3, Champagne the 2. Vassell pressing the defense on Williams, lob to Holmgren inside. Sees Wemby, doesn't go to the goal. Clock at 5. SGA contested shot. Knocked it down.
That is a tough bucket there. Not only did he have to kind of shoot over Wemby, nice response there. Get the ball up quickly. Not allowing this Thunder team to set their defense.
But an nth degree defensive bust there as Vassell was wide open. Williams. After missing 6 games, he took 25 shots and played 37 minutes in game 1. Wemby the screen, Wemby the 3. Knocked it down.
And the Spurs are bringing Wemby up higher in the pick and rolls, allowing the guard to get the space he needs to make the read.
That his second 3 of the series, not as dramatic as the first one. That's a 31-plus footer that he knocked down to tie the game.
Wemby just fanning out right there, and that's what makes him so tough to guard and deal with, because if he makes that, now you want to react, and that's what he uses up fake to get to the basket.
So he'll hang with Hartenstein, who's guarding him on the other end. Gilgeous-Alexander works for space, getting going early. SGA, a couple of field goals.
What I like about it is Jamal, quick decisions, right? This is what he's going to have to do, not allow the Spurs to settle in.
Harper and Dort battle, and Harper, who's had so many different, unique finishes right at the rim.
I have not seen many guys attack Lou Dort that way. That's a rookie, folks, playing like a vet.
Williams across the lane, contact and a foul.
That's on Wemby.
Harper just being a big guard in the paint, finishing, and then looking Hartenstein, trying to carve out space for SGA to get to his spot.
We need a challenge here on that. We need a challenge the foul that was called on Wembanyama. So a very early challenge from a Spurs team that does not challenge very often. In the regular season, they only challenged 33 times. So a second look at this one. Early start as the Spurs up 1.
bring on the fun and bring home a new Honda. Road trips won't wait, neither should you. So bring on the thrills with a Honda Hybrid. Hit the road with high-tech features like available Google built-in and the efficiency of a Honda Hybrid. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Performance brand. Right now, you can get a $319 per month lease on a 2026 CR-V all-wheel drive sport hybrid.
Zepbound? Watch this. Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off.
Watch this.
And data shows that people taking Zepbound lost up to 48 pounds. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take if allergic to it or if you or someone in your family had MTC or MEN2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your doctor about Zepbound. Zepbound? Watch this.
Oh, bad news, guys. They've discontinued my cologne. Come on.
But you smell so good.
I got more bad news. Xfinity is now half our price.
That can't be right.
It is. Plus, they're giving people a mobile line free for a year.
Hey, Nat, are you open to feedback?
Yep.
Boo! Okay, let's pitch on a better deal. Go.
Bag of cash giveaway, unmarked bills.
All counterfeit.
Love it.
Is that legal?
No.
You shoot.
Switch to Xfinity for fiber-powered Wi-Fi and mobile at half the price.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because a laid-back beach house is right for some, but off-brand for others. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.com. Put a lime on your to-do list. Corona. La Playa awaits.
It's here. Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance is on now. Right now through May 25th. Get up to 70% off everything home. Plus, score amazing doorbuster deals all sale long. Now is the time to save big on must-haves for your patio, backyard, and beyond. And get it all with fast shipping right to your door. Did we mention surprise flash deals for just 24 hours? Save up to 70% off everything home during Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance. Now through May 25th.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Spurs win the challenge, so Wembanyama doesn't get his first foul. Isaiah Hartenstein gets his second foul, and we'll show you what happened.
Yeah, great challenge here by Mitch Johnson. Look at the initial play here. And you see, Hartenstein just has him hooked in. He locks arms with him, and that's where Tony Brothers and the replay center, they saw the first foul. And that's a turn of events because it takes that one foul away from Wemby, and now Hartenstein with those two on the bench here. Remember, he started the ball game and is staying on the floor here with those two fouls.
Yeah, interesting move there as he does pick up number 2. Switches on Castle here. Wembanyama inside. Harper turned away by Holmgren, and Vassell, tough shot. Chet's long arm there to get in the way. Hartenstein the board for the Thunder. OKC is open 4-4 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander hit 2 of them. Hartenstein keeping it alive with 10 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander weaves, sees 3. Holmgren free, didn't take the 3. Went inside. Off in time, no. Too slow. Shot clock violation.
And you see an early adjustment already. SGA is getting the ball up early, letting guys flatten out the defense, throw it back, and either he attacks quick or pick and roll comes where he can get down and try to make something happen.
Double screen at the top. Got Harper headed to the basket. Champagny now takes the pass. Vassell, keep trying.
He's going to get so many of those opportunities in this series, Devin Vassell.
He's taken 5 of their 7 shots so far here tonight. Williams thought he was fouled by Champagny. They say a piece of the ball. Wembanyama to attack J-Dub. SGA took it away. San Antonio back as they did so well in game one. Hartenstein joins the play. His pens and shovel goes.
Now remember, in game one, the Spurs had 21 turnovers. But a lot of those turnovers weren't live ball like the one we just saw. That's what hurt them. Uh-oh.
Castle went to attack the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander the foul.
He was trying to put SGA on a few posters. My goodness, the explosiveness, this young man. Here's Hartenstein's patent shot here, this little teardrop push shot right over the outstretched arms of, about 7'8", and Victor.
That was the 13th foul on the Thunder. Castle to the line.
And Red, to your point, Castle wanted this one. Ooh, SGA met him at the summit. But watch Castle's face afterwards. Ooh, that was going to be cold.
Holmgren comes out. Hartenstein comes out. With Wemby out of the game, the Spurs go with Luke Cornett and Keldon Johnson, rated 6th man of the year in the NBA. And the Thunder bring in Jalen Williams, the third-year man out of Arkansas, wears number 6. Not J-Dub, number 8, who remains in. And Alex Caruso, often one of the best games of his pro basketball career, had 31 in game one. Really kept the Thunder in it in the first quarter when they were scuffling.
He sure did. This is where SGA has to be more aggressive. No Wemby on the court. He has a nice rhythm going. Look for him to stay in pick and roll and stay in action.
Clock at 8. Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort, who attacks. And it's Williams for 3.
But why is that 3 there? That's the third time Lou Dort have gotten 2 feet in the lane.
No Wemby going in there. Take it away by J-Dub with Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Vassell. Can't finish. Harper back the other way, the Spurs. Castle out of the corner. Keldon Johnson's got space. Number 3. Missed the 3. Castle inside. Can't finish. Fights to get it back. And is fouled.
Again, the Spurs dominating the offensive glass. They did that in game one when Wembanyama had 9 offensive rebounds alone. Right here, it's Castle. Misses the initial shot and is just battling for possessions down low.
Great defense by Vassell, playing without foul and playing with verticality, going straight up on SGA.
Remember, he had that huge block, the closing moments
he did.
down in game one.
Foul will go on Jalen Williams. It's his first and the team 4th. The Spurs bench love to work inside. And speaking of the Spurs bench, they're going to go a little bit deeper into it early on here as Carter Bryant checks in. And the Thunder, a deeper team, bring Jared McCain into the game and A.J. Mitchell. As the starter, Jalen Williams, J-Dub will take a seat.
Also, too, Mike, look at Coach Daigneault making changes, too. I think this may be the earliest I've ever seen SGA go to the bench. A lot of minutes, 51 minutes for SGA in game one.
In that marathon, he played the most of anyone. And we are small here right now, save for Luke Cornett.
We're just saying LA Fitness with the most talent in the world. That's all. We're
That's
just
good.
playing,
It's fun.
you know, small ball.
We like it. A.J. Mitchell had it poked away. Because these young guards for San Antonio are pests, and that's the highest of compliments. Their hands get to the ball so often. And a nice feed to Cornett. Castle started it and had the helper. Luke Cornett, the dunk. A.J. Mitchell started and was really impressive offensively against the Lakers. Quiet in game one. Dort on the attack. Out of the corner, McCain. Everything but. The top 3 scoring threats for Oklahoma City not on the floor right now as Castle gets to the elbow and extends the lead to 4. No SGA, no Holmgren, and no J-Dub for the moment for OKC.
This is where Mitchell may have to be more aggressive. No SGA on the court. No Wemby in. This is when he likes to attack.
Baseline drive. Sees 2. Scores through it anyway.
All on you. Yeah.
On you, Jamal.
They have to have A.J. Mitchell be an attacker. He was their best player in the series against the Lakers. Most impactful player. He needs some of that this series as well.
Look, he's been their best plus-minus player all playoffs.
The veteran Cornet guarded by Williams. Keldon Johnson bumped by Williams. Again and again. Fans wanted to travel. Great possession by Williams, who secured the board.
Keldon Johnson was playing Twister right there and finally got a shot up.
Out of the corner, Dort got it.
What a start for Lou Dort. Has really struggled with his shot in these playoffs. And in game 1, only got 1-3, but tonight, wow.
Oh, Castle.
Wow.
Give me that in horse. Man, that was sweet.
I'm just going to say H, Mike.
Williams trailing triple. McCain first to the ball. Coming baseline. Got hit. Foul called. Nope, no basket. Couple of free throws. Foul in the act of shooting, says Tony Brothers. Called it from the outside.
Nice job here by Jared McCain staying with the ball, coming up with that extra possession. And there's the foul right there, sending McCain to the free throw line. And Lou Dort knew he was going to get this 3 up with the closing Cornet on him.
McCain, second-year man out of Duke. This is the first. Dort checks out. He had 5 points in game 1, 6 already here, and a couple of assists in game 2.
I think we're going to see this in this first quarter. A lot of mass substitutions. Again, a double overtime game 1. There's a lot of tired legs out here, gentlemen. So we're going to see both of these teams can go deep. They've used their benches all season long. What a great opportunity, for the 9th, 10th, 11th guy on each team to get some minutes here.
And it fits the profile of these teams as we've seen through the year, whether injury or talent deep on these rosters. They play them, and they're good. Cason Wallace now guarding Johnson. Double comes. Champagnie contested 3, not close. Thunderball.
Nice defense there by McCain, right into the chest of Champagnie. No airspace.
The speed by Mitchell. Attacks Champagnie. Going too fast. Lost it.
The second turnover here in this first quarter.
Numbers here. Corner 3, Johnson. And timeout comes for Mark Daigneault and the Thunder. Again, picked up right where we left off. The action's terrific. All 5 quarters of this one.
What did you steal?
Secrets from Steven Spielberg. People are starved for the truth.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world. On June 12th.
The world is on the brink. If you do this, there's no undoing it.
3, 2, 1.
This is Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day. Rated PG-13.
Players have their bag, but fans, you've got one too. Snacks, chargers, essentials, whatever you need to stay in it. Delivered at the speed of the game. DoorDash keeps you in your bag all season long.
We're all guilty of the old one-trip wonder. Good luck. You all right there? And while bundling groceries can be quite a handful, bundling with Geico is a breeze.
Should we?
Probably.
Plus, you can save hundreds when you combine your home and car insurance. Oh dear. Need a hand?
It feels good to bundle better. It feels good to Geico.
Oh, look!
Look, I'm bottomless. Just like bottomless apps for $9.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's right, you can get bottomless mop sticks, fried pickles, and so much more for you and all your bottomless friends. Bottomless apps for $9.99 only at B-Dubs.
Summer is a gift. A gift of days that last a little longer. A brighter state of mind. So look out for these stickers and gift yourself a new Kia during the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event, where every SUV and sedan comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus $750 retail bonus cash on specially tagged 2026 Sorrento and Sportage vehicles.
I think I'll clean the gutters today and then file for divorce.
Being an adult is boring. Until now. Whoa! Introducing Pop-Tarts Carnage Iced Tea from Liquid Death and Pop-Tarts. It's the lower sugar iced tea that tastes just like frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts. One sip and you'll regress right back to your childhood.
Food fight! Toaster fight!
Nobody gets the thrill of being live more than us. So DraftKings trusted us to do this ad live from this sports event. Live betting during the game just makes it even more exciting. I'm excited. There's so many live options to bet on, like
Home Team, live money line.
So bet on all the twists and turns, because when you're live, anything can happen.
Oh. I get you?
Yeah, a lot.
Take a look at tonight's DraftKings player tracker, watching the rebounds at Wemby and Chet Holmgren. There's a big rebounding edge for San Antonio, plus 21 in game one of this series. DraftKings #1 sportsbook for live betting. Get in on the action, download the app, and use promo code DUNK when you sign up. As Holmgren comes back out, Reg.
And now I'll look from the AT&T connected cam. Look at Keldon Johnson playing traffic cops now. Look, he sees and surveys the land here. And then Dylan Harper with the hockey assist gets it to Champagny. Wide open three here for KJ. Sometimes when you're in that short corner, you can kind of look at the whole floor, Jamal, and see what's going on to make those type of plays.
And when you're scores, you know who to pass it to so you can get the shot, Fred.
Holmgren and Jalen Williams, the two starters, come back in. Let's see if Holmgren can get going. He has not taken a shot, has a turnover so far. McCain to the basket, can't finish. Champagny the rebound. Wembanyama remains on the bench. Johnson on the attack at Holmgren. Protected the rim. Second try. Third try. Cornet puts it in.
Spurs absolutely dominating again the offensive glass. And it's not Wembanyama, it's everyone else.
They have 4 offensive rebounds. Williams, wild shot, thought he was fouled. Back the other way comes Carter Bryant. Thought he had Harper trailing, didn't. 2-on-1. Williams, hello.
And this is the pace and that the Thunder have to play with. They've got to turn them over, these live ball turnovers, and they've got to convert at the other end.
Wembanyama, next dead ball. Dylan Harper trying to turn the corner. A little southpaw, 2. Back the other way comes McCain. Nice assist on the last trip down. Holmgren, will he take it? He pulls 3 and hits.
We asked for them to come to the party. They're going to need Chet Holmgren.
Knocked out of bounds by Mitchell. Spurs ball. You can tell from the reaction of the fans, they know he's got to get going. As the stars come in, 1 and 3 in the MVP voting. Gilgeous-Alexander, the back-to-back winner. Wembanyama, who sat in a trance on the sideline as SGA got the award 2 nights ago, and then put up 41 and 24.
Yeah, but look on the floor now. Who's guarding Wemby? Chet. This is what everyone's been wanting to see.
Hands by Wallace. McCain to the deck. Holmgren the other way. Another turnover force. As good at it as anyone in the league. Wallace a 3.
Live ball turnover. It's why this team won a championship. Turning you over, converting at the other end.
Jordan McLaughlin checking in for the Spurs, and he hits a three. So McLaughlin, who only scored 89 points all season, has only played 24 minutes in the playoffs. Because of the Fox injury, another ball handler in the game, and he knocks it down.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Jordan McLaughlin stepping up.
And Jared McCain, little imprint now on this series. 3 points, 2 assists. Inside denied. Still plenty of time here for the Spurs. Champagny knocks down that three. First one tonight, hit 3 in game 1.
Red, you talked about the Thunder trying to play fast, or the Spurs. They want to play with the first 7 seconds or the last after the defensive shift is side to side.
McCain rimmed it out. Holmgren keeps it alive. Shot clock off. Mitchell attacks. Got the bump. Will come to the line.
Look, when you're struggling, subpar game 1, when you can find angles, even though they probably should have held for that last shot, you take the angle. You try to get your rhythm going here. The second leading scorer in the playoffs, and he just struggled in game 1, Mike.
Yeah, Reg, only 2 of 5, and to your point, he averaged 16 shots a game in that Lakers series in the second round. Zora.
Well, A.J. Mitchell told me confidence is part of what has propelled him this season. He told me he always felt confident, even as a kid, but his coaches and teammates helped build that confidence. And get this, after the Lakers series, Shai even said, you could say A.J. was the best player in this series. High praise from the 2-time MVP.
To say the least. That Holmgren 3 was adjusted back to a 2. That's why you see the score has changed, and it's accurate. It's a 1-point Spurs lead. Not anymore. All even at 31. Final seconds of this first quarter. McLaughlin leading for Wembanyama. Attack, Holmgren the block, and it's going to be a charge on Wemby. And Holmgren with his defensive presence there.
Look, we've been calling for it. You have the size, you have the length. We're not saying you've got to stop Wemby, but you certainly have the skill set to keep him in front and challenge him.
And you see flexing that left wrist that he put down as he braced when going down. Subs for offense, defense, both ways in the final 4.4. Mitchell on the push. Williams going to try a 3 over Wembanyama. Quarter ends. Game 1 had 10 lead changes. Quarter 1 tonight, 13 lead changes. We picked up right where we left off. All even at 31 after 1. You watch Wembanyama go down on that left wrist. We'll keep an eye on it in the second. You're watching the Western Conference Finals. Our coverage presented by DraftKings Sportsbook.
She's got 12 items.
Okay, eyes on your own basket. Young homeowners turning into their parents love rules.
Come on, man.
Let's go.
Everybody knows you're not supposed to put yard waste in the trash bin.
Let's go. It's a thing.
There's dedicated RV parking around the back.
No, we're not leaving a note. It's okay. You don't need a ticket. There's no one waiting.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents.
See?
But we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Technically, these onions count as one item.
You're literally the only one who cares.
Yep.
You know the name. He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Now meet the legend.
We're saved.
It seems the prince has returned.
How does it feel to be the mighty warrior?
Pretty great. Masters of the Universe. Rated PG-13. Only in theaters June 5th.
Real cocktails. Perfectly mixed. Hot water.
There's traveling, and then there's seeing the world with Platinum. There's nothing like a stay that sets the standard with the largest global hotel program. Nothing like knowing at fine hotels and resorts, a complimentary breakfast starts your day. And you have more time to play with an extra night. Nothing like never having to rush home thanks to late checkout. With exceptional travel benefits worldwide, there's nothing like Platinum.
From the first moments, you'll get back to you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
To the moments that mean everything. We're here to get you back.
Gonna see KG done, okay?
Let's bring that back leg forward.
Hi, welcome to All Set. Let's come over, sweetie.
All right, does that feel okay?
You'll get back to you.
Pull back.
Go.
You'll get back to you.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you value what we value, and you should pay what we pay.
Check out Courtside Live on Peacock, the unique feature that puts you right at center court. Browse multiple camera angles on your own terms without losing focus on the game. Find Courtside Live on the NBA Hub and the Peacock app. It's basketball like you've never seen it before. Take every look possible at this series. Just like game one, we're tied after the first quarter. Teams had the exact same number of points in the third quarter and the first overtime of game one. Isaiah Joe in the game. Thunder have gone 10 deep to get going. A.J. Mitchell on the attack. Off. Hassel slaps it. Caruso is there. At Wembanyama. Wemby's second foul.
I know there's one guy who's not afraid because Victor's in the middle. And that's Captain Chaos. Again, comes up with the loose ball here. Caruso challenges the defensive player of the year who picks up his second foul now.
Saw Hartenstein with his arm on Wembanyama's right arm.
Again.
That's right, again.
The third time, but you see the adjustment as Caruso knocks down the free throws. The adjustment the Thunder have made is bring smaller guys on the court with SGA so he has more space and get him off the ball as much as possible.
Also, too, those other guys, everyone is attacking. It started with Lou Dort. Everyone is attacking the paint. Yes, he's in there, but you got to collapse it to allow the ball to get back to SGA where he has some operating room.
McLaughlin here running the show. With the absence of De'Aaron Fox, need more people to handle. Clock at 3. Bumped by Joe. Foul called on the floor, no shot. Before we get too far away, give me your thoughts on the first quarter, guys.
Well, think about that. The game was tied after the first quarter in game one, tied again here to start game two. But a much better pace offensively, in my opinion, by the Thunder.
Hassel lost Caruso, tried to draw the foul, knocked away. Mitchell and Hartenstein have hands in there.
Already 6 turnovers by the Spurs. 21 in game one.
Gilgeous-Alexander sees Wemby, picks Caruso. 3!
Made 8 in game one, knocks down his first tonight.
Thunder shooting 59%. Wembanyama thought a lob was coming. It was not. Numbers for the Thunder. SGA got bumped. He'll come to the line.
Mike, who's in the middle of everything?
Caruso.
Threes, deflections, loose balls.
He's a winner. Rez, when you make those type of plays, it's not always going to show up on the stat sheet. Just your presence, your confidence, knowing you've been there before. He is rubbing off on this team as he does every single night. And you see Wemby, he pointed saying, I'm going to go help. But then Caruso, smart play, act like he was going through on the other side, comes back to the open side and gets an open three-pointer.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits his first 2 free throws on the night, was 8 of 9 in game 1 of the strike. Nice push by the Thunder. They lead by 7. Vassell couldn't catch it clean. Contested. Back to McLaughlin. Just settle down. He's been around. It's year 7 in the league. Had some playoff time with Minnesota. Wembanyama using the window. Got it back with the left hand.
How did he get it back? He shot outside the paint.
Reg, how's he do anything?
What?
Hartenstein had a body on him. SGA got inside with a bump in the basket.
This is what you want to see. Look, people, here's the shot outside the paint. 2 feet outside the paint. Momentum carries him, and he finishes it on the other side of the rim with his left hand. And look, as well as Jordan has come in off the bench and settled down, he's just too small going against SGA, Jamal.
But Hartenstein deserves credit as well because Wemby would have been up in the pick and roll. Hartenstein is keeping him occupied down there to give Shai the space he needs to get that shot.
You see Shai, a much better first half so far. McLaughlin out without Fox. They just need more bodies to play and handle the ball. That's why he's been in. Great drive from the top. Again, another at the rim finish by Harper.
And we call that a 45. When the 4 and 5 both come up to half court to set the pick and roll, let the guard choose what side he wants to go to attack the paint.
Shai on the attack. Vassell saw him hesitate. Knocked it away. Still 10 to go. Wiggins.
Wallace says, psych.
Wallace trying to Caruso takes Wemby out. Dances him. Fades on him. Got it again. Timeout. Nope, no timeout. Thought Mitch was going to take a timeout. He was just telling Tony Brothers he missed one. 8-point lead, OKC. This time knocked away. 3 again, Joe. Rebound, Wembanyama. They keep pushing. Castle attacks Hartenstein.
Nice. And that long 3 miss, that's almost like a turnover. Because now, if you're the Spurs, long shot, long rebound, off to the races.
As you see, they're getting it out of SGA's hands again. And he comes to get it back over Wemby. Took the bump. Didn't get the call. Vassell attacking with speed. And he'll be in the act of shooting. He's coming to the line as Isaiah Joe got bowled over. Vassell feeling that one. Vassell played 50 minutes, 42 seconds in game 1.
Yeah, Isaiah Joe was still moving right there. Vassell trying to strike early, gets rewarded with free throws.
Off day yesterday, we went over to check in on the Spurs, and Ashley, they were toast.
You said it, Mike. Interviewing the players yesterday, they all came down in their slippers, literally rolled right out of bed to talk to us, and then ran right back upstairs to sleep. Rest was the only thing on the agenda yesterday.
The 5 starters, Vassell, Champagny, Wembanyama, Harper, and Castle, all played a career-high minutes in that game 1.
Look, we called the game and I was tired. I came down in my slippers as well.
Rez, that Peloton, you were on it.
Hartenstein over Wemby, doesn't get it. Wembanyama the board, so the Thunder had a run. They're so good at those runs. But San Antonio has stemmed it for the second time. Corner pitch to Vassell as Wembanyama inside. He had Joe. Now he's got more attention. Oh, my goodness! Stephon Castle! Welcome to this earth!
Oh my goodness!
You can see it a mile away, Reg. He gets that launching pad.
Takes that out of the corner for Wallace. His second 3 of the game. Caruso right up at Castle. 3 dive for the ball on the ground. 4 down to get it. Still free. Keldon Johnson comes away with it. Pass for Wembanyama, take it away. Here comes Caruso the other way. SGA!
Spurs. Mitch Johnson giving it to the official Carl Lane. But Alex Caruso, again, along with Cason Waller, those two guys are a bunch of pests. And right now, Mitch Johnson having it out with Tony's brothers and Carl Lane.
How good is that? That's the top of the restricted area, outside of it. Over the big fella at 7 feet. And then on the other end, after the scramble, it's SGA with the finish. The highest level of basketball you can find. And it's only game 2 of the West Final.
At Wingstop, it's all about flavor. Cooked fresh, made to order. Every bite hits different. And the ranch, you already know, Wingstop is here.
You know what I respect most about you, Caitlin?
That I talk to a red foam pad even though it makes people uncomfortable?
No, it's that you put in the work night and day.
Just part of the job.
You know, State Farm's the same way. They work to help you get coverage that fits your life and budget.
I respect that.
You know what else I respect? Gary at trivia last night.
It was nothing.
Hey, Gar, tell Caitlin that game winner.
Aaron Burr!
Man's a wizard.
Coverage that fits your life and budget. State Farm.
This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR, plus current eligible non-GM owners get up to $2,250 purchase allowance on Encore GX.
Here you leave today and enter a world of cool kids.
A world of high scores. A world of cool friends.
This summer, get a 4-day, 4-park magic ticket starting at $109 per day plus tax.
Taking a little breather. Corona. La Playa awaits.
What if you could have your own personal sous chef? That's exactly what every Williams-Sonoma customer has, thanks to Salesforce. With Agentforce, every meal's perfected, every table's set, every holiday's handled. Recipes, techniques, tools, every answer at your fingertips. This is how Williams-Sonoma found the ultimate recipe for customer success.
Stephon Castle missed his poster moment earlier on SGA, but he said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. He made sure he was going to get a poster on Hartenstein, and look at Wemby right there. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm sorry, Jamal Crawford.
I'm setting screens for you, Mike. This would be you if I wasn't here.
You were not known as the greatest screen setter in the league. You are to me, man. I'm so glad not to get the incoming from Reg in this series. Harper inside. Okie doke, SGA at the basket. Again, the Dylan Harper finishes at the rim. They're all unique. They're different. They all work.
You know how many hours in the gym you have to work on that, too, to have that kind of touch?
Carter Bryant the block. Wemby the block on Hartenstein. The Spurs erase 2 on that trip. Champagny for 3. Back the other way comes Cason Wallace. He's got 6. Gilgeous-Alexander being denied the cell with the primary at the moment. Into traffic it comes, so Wallace is free. Short on the 3, got it back. Isaiah Joe. Inside, second thought. Come back out. The airspace is restricted when one is in the paint.
The only one, however you want to word it, Mike.
Yeah, poked away. Yet another turnover by the Spurs. Gilgeous-Alexander smoothly gets to the elbow. Try to draw the contact, didn't get the whistle. Harper accelerates. Couldn't finish. Back the other way, Wallace. As they and Joe going inside, sees Wemby.
It is uncanny. Every time they go in there and they see him,
What would you have done, Reg?
I would have thrown it out too. But what I'm saying is being on this side, how guys just like, as soon as they see number one. Wow.
Let's see what Hartenstein has been doing here.
That's like the third time we've captured this.
That was the Daigneault move, the chess piece move. Let's put Hartenstein. Some said maybe he doesn't have a role in this series. Are you going to change starters? No, he stayed right there and just using the 7-footer as the beginning option of likely many as we go through. Vassell contested three. A.J. Mitchell, good defense there. But rookie Bryant kept it alive. Castle deep. Williams the rebound. Bryant was in his way.
Jamal, like those last two possessions there by the Spurs. They can get those shots at any time.
Holmgren pitched it out. Jay Will. Right back to Wallace. Three.
That's the OKC Thunder ball movement that we're used to seeing. Side, break you down. Open three.
And he has 3 of their 6 makes from deep. Castle turned away. Thrown away. Spurs turnover number 11 in this first half.
Yeah, we can't reiterate 21 in game 1 and they still won it.
Watch the ball movement right here. The ball touches the paint. Good shot passed up for a great shot. Good pass by Mitchell. The ball had good energy. Good shot by Wallace.
Came back in, corner pick, Williams. Thunder have taken 13 threes, 13 of their 37 shots here tonight.
These are great looks, too.
Payne, Castle physical with him. Takes him right to the basket.
Is that more? Is that considered bully ball there, Jamal? That's straight bully ball.
Absolutely.
Holmgren doesn't take the three. Cornette fouls him on the way to the basket.
Oh, that's got to be N1. That is a gather. I'm sorry. He's going up with it. He did not dribble again. The officials should huddle up here.
Well,
that's one dribble. He's going up.
They
That's got to be an N1.
Yeah, that should be an N1.
It is.
Absolutely.
Good call, Red.
Red almost had PTSD or something like that happened to him back in the day. Because he was adamant about that one. Red, you all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay, now.
It's such a fine line when these officials gather. What are you laughing about, Michael Tirico? I'm just trying for them to get it right. Everything matters here.
They say, are you not entertained? We both were by you. Thank you. Good for Holmgren for the Oklahoma City side to get on the board. He's got a couple of field goals and a free throw. He's got 5. Lead is not. 4:20 till halftime. Castle. I have to keep looking down and remind myself he's in his 2nd year. It's just so poised and so good. I know he's good at UConn, but it's just exponentially better here. And we're talking an outstanding Final Four player, but he's jumped right in at a high level. Holmgren loses it. Spurs the other way. Stephon Castle again through the traffic, out of bounds, stays here.
The Spurs have stars in waiting just like OKC does.
Yeah.
Steph Castle, Dylan Harper, these guys will be stars and superstars. They're just doing what they have to do right now while they're young and being part of a great team.
Dylan Harper had a huge wrap and towel around his right thigh as he came off the bench.
And with in this series, every game, every other day, recovery is going to be huge because of what happened in game one with that double overtime. This set recovery backs. So the plunge pool, the saunas, the massages.
Champagne rimmed it out. Spurs 5 of 13 shooting the three. Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a great score, Reg. He knew where he was going the whole time. Even though he sped up and acted like he was going, we call that the sell. You sell something to get what you want. Great shot by SGA.
Wemby's out. Wemby's back at the table to return. Harper pulls back. Hit the deck as he came down. McCain attacking Harrison Barnes. Fumbled the dribble. Still plenty of shot clock time here for the Thunder. A.J. Mitchell has some space. Got hit by Cornette. Late plug. Holmgren. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Didn't get it. The contest. Cornette able to keep it alive. Castle on the push. Champagne inside. Castle bumped out of space and a foul. Third on the Thunder, 4 on the Spurs. Woo. Can we get to a breath, please?
Man, I'm loving this new house. Yeah. Every time I drive, I feel like I'm in a movie now. Oh, wow, that's an entrance. Is she okay? Oh, yeah, they always are. John, these motorcyclists are upset. They just stopped. Yeah, and they didn't. I could do this all day.
The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. Epic style meets epic capability.
Players have their bag, but fans, you've got one too. Sometimes it's about showing up. Others, it's showing out. Snacks, chargers, essentials, whatever you need to stay in it, delivered at the speed of the game. DoorDash keeps you in your bag all season long.
Oh my God. I saw these on the car last night.
You didn't stop, did you? It's something unholy. Once you're marked, only God can save you.
Messenger, rated R. How long did they expect to get away with this? They thought you wouldn't notice. Repeat the same thing over and over, over and over, till it becomes normal. Pay their fees during their hours to use your money. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. Recognize the pattern, and you can break it. Break it.
Applebee's all you can eat for just $15.99. That's $15.99 for all the double crunch shrimp, boneless wings, and riblets that you can eat. That's unlimited value for $15.99. Applebee's all you can eat for $15.99.
People do anything to make their beer cold. Try viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges, freezers too. Oops. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer. People like cold beer.
At Allstate, what's important to you is important to us.
God, I'm telling you, this girl just came out of nowhere.
And right now, what's important to Blake is not getting in trouble with his dad. The good news is if you have accident forgiveness from Allstate, your auto rate won't go up just because of an accident, even if it is your fault. Sorry, squirrel's fault. Because we all deserve a second chance. Right, Dad? If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
So the 41-24 game one had everyone talking about Victor Wembanyama. Everyone wants to know more about him. Jamal, you had the chance a couple of years ago to work with him as he tried to improve his game.
And it was one of the joys I've had in my basketball life, seeing how quick he can download things. It took me years to learn. seeing how curious he was. And then the best part, besides the work, was the dinners and how he thought. And that's where I learned he was totally different than anybody I'd ever seen.
It's interesting. That was his rookie year, right?
Yes.
You see his body frame from then till now, how much weight he is putting on and kind of filled out a little bit.
Hey, Jamal, the way he handled the ball, it's obviously your crossover legendary. People go to YouTube and watch all the crossover stuff from your days. It looked like he was really comfortable picking it up, and we've seen him during the year put it on in games.
And I have to give props to his trainer, Kareem, as well. He started it. He allowed me to do my thing. I want to hit Coach Pop and say, Coach Pop, you don't want him doing the and one hot sauce stuff. Where do we want to put him on the floor to help you and help the Spurs?
A fascinating look, and that was before Wembanyama competed in the Olympics for France. Got it hit there, bumped, lost the handle on it. SGA back the other way, Lou Dort. The MVP, having a good half. 15 for SGA.
12 turnovers for the Spurs.
First double-digit lead of the series for the Thunder.
Boy, Hartenstein is just bodying Wemby.
Harper put the moves on Holmgren. Tried the reverse finish and got bumped and fouled. It'll be on Dort.
Again, he has all the weight. He's just holding, he's grabbing, he's clinching, and he's just trying to wear on Wembanyama. And, you know, he's just trying to wear him out. It's almost like a boxing, waiting to the later round so he can try to throw an overhand right.
But he's also frustrating Wemby as well. And you can tell by the way Wemby's like, get off me, get off me. And Hartenstein, he knows his job is not to score a bunch of points. He asks people for that. Do the dirty work, try to frustrate their best player, and you've done your job.
Only 3 field goal attempts for Wemby. 5 points.
Harper knocks it down. What kind of constitution, what kind of makeup did you find with Wembanyama about his competitiveness when you were working with him?
You know what? We had a game, we played against the video guys, assistant coaches, and we lost. And the only other person I seen get that mad in a meaningless game was Michael Jordan. He was pissed. He wanted to play again, but he just couldn't.
A little bit of a window into the guy who's made such a splash in his first few years. Holmgren blocked by Wembanyama. Came all the way out from the lane to swat that one. Final 2, quarter 2. Castle in the basket. Tried to dish it at the end. Chased down by Mitchell. SGA sees 2. Nice cut, Holmgren. Wembanyama's there with a foul. He's asking for the challenge because it would be number 3.
And he's emphatic that he got all balls. Question is, did body come into the backside of Chet? If Johnson and them are reluctant. They want to challenge?
See, they're up and looking over, and they want to challenge the ball. Not at Holmgren yet. As the whistle blows for the challenge, this would be their second and final. All right, so a big challenge here, trying to keep Wemby with 2 with the last second look they have tonight.
Rich, smooth, creamy Haagen-Dazs. Take your sweet time. That's Dazs.
Short on nothing, big on weekend. Only on Royal Caribbean.
Let's deal with the immediate stuff. This coach's challenge. San Antonio winning the first one. This would be Wemby's 3rd, or back to 2. Looks like a lot of ball there, guys.
Looks like all ball to me.
And I'm sure people who've got our Thunder fans are like, what about after the ball came out? The follow through. The ball's already out of his hand.
But already 2 challenges used.
It's in a game where there are so many tight moments.
Yes.
Be without one the rest of the way, but you also want to keep Wembanyama with 2 fouls. Here's Tony Brothers.
After review, the ball is blocked clean by San Antonio. Therefore, there is no foul on the play. San Antonio had imminent possession. Therefore, they will receive the ball on the sideline. Because it was their second challenge, they lose their timeout, and they have no more challenges for the game.
We'll keep that in mind the rest of the way. What about the way Hartenstein, as we watched the imminent possession, to show you why the Spurs are getting the ball? Wemby got his hands, well, didn't really fully possess it, but got his hand on it. What about the holding that's happening all the time here with Hartenstein?
Again, this is a guy that probably outweighs Wemby by what, 30, 40 pounds, trying to wear on him. And the longer the game goes here, a guy that's coming off a career high, probably ever, 49 minutes. How much gas will Wemby have come third and fourth?
Harper spins. Wembanyama from the top for 3. Off on that one. 1 for 2 from deep. He only has 5 points in this first half. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside. Holmgren, a little effort. Inside Hartenstein. Beautiful feed by Holmgren. Well, Hartenstein, the guy talked about the least, has had the biggest impact in the first half. Mitchell almost knocked it away from Harper, the veteran. Harrison, Barnes, off on the 3. Wembanyama engulfs it with one hand. Got hit by Hartenstein, and Isaiah has picked up his 3rd foul.
And watch Hartenstein again, holding Victor Wembanyama so he cannot jump. And then fouls on the opposite side. This is a big 47 seconds, to close this quarter for both teams.
This is 3 great nights of playoff action. What a comeback by the Knicks last night over Cleveland. That 30-day run to send it to overtime and win. Game 2 on ESPN, 8 Eastern time with our friends Mike Green, Tim Legler, Richard Jefferson, Lisa Salters. They'll have that for you from the Garden, which was rocking. And then we shift the scene to San Antonio for Game 3. Coverage begins on Peacock at 7:30, NBC at 8. Our tip time, 8:36 Eastern.
2 great fan bases in this series as well. I mean, it's fantastic here in Oklahoma City, but man, once we get to San Antonio, a franchise that's used to winning with those 5 chips and that alumni that will be in the building.
Mitchell over the outstretched arm of Wembanyama. AJ's got a half dozen. Played good defense as well.
And this is Caruso's first time on Wemby this game.
As Hartenstein went out with the 3. Harper. Holmgren tipped it. Barnes has it. Champagny for the straight on look to go the other way. Foul on the Spurs and on Barnes.
And Barnes is telling Champagny, shoot the first one. They never would have called that if he would have caught it and shot it. Look right at the free throw line. Yeah, if he shoots that first one, they don't call it. When he dribbled and tried to clear a little bit more space, that's when Tony Brothers blew the whistle.
We'll take Wemby and his 2 fouls out for the final 10.5. And everybody's downsized here now. We're going 10 small to wrap up the quarter.
Yeah, you got to go to the cup right now.
Mitchell, SGA back screen. That's set it up for Shai. Spinning, he sees 2. Carter Bryant, terrific defense again. Clock runs down. Half comes to an end.
Great defense by Carter Bryant. It was coming over on the spin move by SGA. Excellent defense there. Help defense there by the rookie.
Can't wait to hear what our Hall of Famers, Carmelo Anthony, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, have to say about this one at the half with Maria Taylor. There's the defense played by the combination of Vassell and Carter Bryant. Here's Zora.
Isaiah, a lot of minutes against Wemby in that first half. What's your approach?
Yeah, we just want to come out, be physical. We thought you had too many easy looks in the first game, so that was just a make you.
And then Coach said you all really focused on the fundamentals after game one. How did that show in the first half?
That was big. I mean, they're a great team. They're a great defensive team, and so we just have to make sure we're doing our things the right way, and I think it was definitely better tonight.
Thank you. Mike?
Sir, Isaiah Hartenstein played 12 minutes and 2 points in game one, 13 minutes, 4 points, much bigger impact in game two. American Express at the half coming up. Thunder by 11 at the break.
We're almost back.
Supposed to be at Pat's for tip-off.
You okay, OG? I'd like to see you guys hike a mountain at my age. We're almost there.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Ted. I got the game.
You got the game. Now, where's the rest of the team?
I get them.
Starks, you still on that hike? Alvarado's here.
I brought dip. Homemade. Wish we had some snacks.
I found these berries.
Oh, very poisonous.
Yeah. When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
While our nation's best are giving their blood, sweat, and tears on the pitch, we'll be sweating right along with them. Michelob Ultra. Superior is brewed here.
Love Island USA is a lot like basketball, just in bathing suits. We've got Islanders forming super teams and hot new bombshells entering the game like a top draft pick. This season, I'm talking straight up Game 7 type of energy. With better weather comes bigger jackpots.
And Riverwind is your one-stop winning spot.
Action like never before when you play in our high-stakes area.
Then head to the Showplace Theater for a one-of-a-kind VIP experience.
Play with your wild card all the way through May.
And be here every Friday for your chance at our $100,000 Flame and Fortune giveaway. You deserve the best. So make it Riverwind Casino.
When you're young, you make mistakes. Then there's Charles McCall. McCall was a Democrat well into his 40s, called himself a progressive, and remained a Democrat for years after Obama became president. In the legislature, McCall voted for higher taxes 20 times and pushed the largest tax increase in state history. When you're young, you make mistakes. McCall made 20. Obama Democrat Charles McCall, too liberal for Oklahoma.
This Nissan lineup goes and goes. And goes. And goes. As in really goes the distance. Fuel efficiency that doesn't run out when you go out. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims or get up to $1,000 total savings on Sentra.
Earlier this year, I met a petroleum engineer in training who plays the bassoon. A woman who is helping find a way for deaf children to hear for the first time. A welder who's working her way through college. An Irish national who's a fertilizer savant. And a farm-to-table restaurateur. What do they all have in common? They're all supported by the people of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas. See their stories at oerb.com/micro.
McIntyre Law Forewarned Storm Center, looking out for you.
Welcome to American Express at the half.
Well, last season, the reigning champs, they were 7-0 coming off a loss in the playoffs, and they're trying to keep that streak alive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 15 points in that first half. And remember, it was a tough first half for him in game one. Take a look at the comparison, your game you can trust, presented by American Express. Just 4 points at the half in game one. He's 6 for 11 with 15 points, knocked down all of his free throws, and he is plus 10 so far in this game. Welcome back courtside here at the Paycom Center. Maria Taylor alongside the Hall of Famers, Carmelo Anthony, Vince Carter, and Tracy McGrady. And one of the ways that OKC has made sure they've had the largest lead they've had so far this series is by turning their defense into offense. They forced 13 turnovers and scored 16 points off.
And they also have 10 steals, so they're just active with their hands. You see there, just taking that chance. Wemby tends to have the ball up high, active. Get a deflection, get out and run. You see there, Shai getting to his spot. We said, yeah, he didn't have a great first half, first quarter. Last game, well, he's having that game facilitating here. Once again, active hands, Casey Wallace gets out, they get out and run. 3-on-1. Shai, beneficiary of a steal active hands. Once again, in the passing lane, getting out and running. Dribble, get ahead, get an easy bucket. So they're not having to play against the Spurs set defense because of their defense getting steals, getting out run, getting easy baskets, getting open jump shots. Different game.
Yeah, listen, those 13 turnovers, that's the most they've had so far this postseason in a single half. Let's talk about what they're doing a little bit differently against Wemby. We saw Isaiah Hartenstein. He's played more than he played in game one, and he's certainly been physical. That's what he told Zora Stevenson was the plan in eliminating easy buckets for Wemby.
Well, the OKC's adjustment, especially in the first half coming to this game, was to show Wemby multiple bodies. You had J-Dub on him, you had Lou Dort on him, you had Caruso on him, you had Hartenstein on him. Showed him different bodies, and Wemby started to, he wasn't frustrated, but it looked like he was trying to figure himself out, figure his shot out. He couldn't find a rhythm, and I think OKC did a great job with him, just showing him multiple bodies. And Shai 15 and 5 in the first half. He came out aggressive. He came out with a focus on getting to his spots, getting them shots up, not wasting no dribbles, not wasting no time, and putting his team on his back.
It was what we talked about should have been done in the first game. Get to your spots, right, in the mid-range. That way you could keep the defense honest. Because he could get his shot off one-on-one. It's just when he brings Wemby out to contest those shots, makes things a little bit challenging. But in terms of, like, what the adjustment was on Wemby, it's play behind him, right? Make him take tough shots instead of trying to front him where you have a disadvantage. They just throw the ball up and he can finish at the rim with ease. So that was a good adjustment. We'll see how they come out and make the adjustments in the second half on San Antonio's part.
And one other thing they're doing, they're going at Wemby's chest.
Yes.
They're not shying away from. We saw a lot of veering out, business decisions being made. Game one. Game two, they're challenging him. Yes, he's going to block some of them, but they're banking on sometimes we're going to get that foul call, which now they put him in 2 fouls. Should have been a third, but it was just
the Castle has to take care of the ball. Absolutely. 11 turnovers in the first game, and you have 5 in the first half. You need those possessions to be shots instead of turnovers.
He still had a double-double in game one, but obviously those 11 turnovers were a problem. Something we're all going to keep an eye on, guys. J-Dub did not play in the second quarter. Only 7 minutes and 18 seconds in that first half, and he was getting treatment on that left hamstring. Remember, that's what kept him out for 26 days. This is the first time, game one, that we got a chance to see him back in that lineup. So we'll see if he'll be able to join us again for the second half for OKC. All right, this was the moment that all of the guys were out of their seats in the green room.
This was
the
crazy
reaction
right
on this one.
No, this was dangerous. If you dumped on somebody, you know what you said. He wanted problems. Everybody who's watching know what Stephon Castle said right there.
I know what you did last summer, and I'm coming for you. OKC up at the half.
I know what you did right there, Mel.
There's flying, and then there's getting more out of travel with Platinum. Get to the airport and make yourself comfortable with fresh sushi in Tokyo, a delicious cocktail in Atlanta, or even a soothing cup of tea in London. Enjoy thoughtfully curated dining with exceptional service to match worldwide. With access to the largest global airport lounge network, there's nothing like Platinum.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
Bring on the fun and bring home a new Honda. Road trips won't wait, neither should you. So bring on the thrills with a Honda Hybrid. Hit the road with high-tech features like available Google built-in and the efficiency of a Honda Hybrid. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Performance brand. Right now, you can get a $319 per month lease on a 2026 CR-V all-wheel drive sport hybrid.
Taking one HIV pill a day doesn't seem like much, but having to take it every single day, over time, it started to add up. I was ready to let daily HIV pills go. That's why I chose long-acting Cabenuva.
For adults who are undetectable, Cabenuva is the only complete HIV treatment designed to work continuously for up to 2 months. It's an injectable, proven as effective as daily HIV pills. Don't take Cabenuva if allergic to its ingredients or taking certain medicines that may interact. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, mental health, pregnancy, and breastfeeding. The most common side effect is injection site reaction.
I chose the HIV treatment that stays with me without daily pills.
Tell your doctor you're ready to switch to Cabenuva.
Hey you! Relax! Domino's large one-topping pizzas are just $7.99 when you carry out. But don't act now! This deal's here through this time next year, at least. So take the scenic route on down to...
my nose. This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
At the Half is brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express.
Well, if you missed it earlier tonight on NBA Showtime, we announced the Kia NBA all-rookie teams. There's how the first team looks. The Rookie of the Year, Cooper Flagg, was the unanimous pick, along with his college roommate, Con Knippel, and DJ Edgecombe. The other two selections were Dylan Harper. He started here tonight, his second start in his playoff career, and the Grizzlies guard, Cedric Coward. Let's check out the DraftKings live player props for the second half. There's still time to get in on the action. SGA, 15 points in that first half, leading the Thunder in scoring. Can he get to 31? Melo only needs 25 for his parlay. We're going to find out here soon. Meanwhile, what the San Antonio Spurs need is Wemby to truly get going. 7 points and 5 rebounds in that first half. OKC, the largest lead we've seen so far this series. Second half is next.
On DraftKings Sportsbook, all customers can get a profit boost every game day during the NBA playoffs. Download the app and use promo code DUNK when you sign up.
NBA stars these days,
they change the game in an instant.
That's why DraftKings live betting is built for speed.
With more markets open for more of the game, DraftKings is live when others aren't. So instead of gray, you could be seeing green.
Now that's money.
Bet on NBA action as it happens with the #1 sportsbook for live betting. DraftKings is the best place to bet the biggest stars in the game. All customers score a fresh NBA profit boost every game day of the playoffs. The crown is yours.
Lime in, clock out. Corona, La Playa awaits.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the Big Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Yeah, that looks pretty good, but do you still get bottomless chips and salsa? Okay, and what about a bottomless drink? Sure, but answer this. Is Chili's Big Crispy Sandwich bigger than McDonald's McCrispy? Oh, well, yeah, that is way bigger. So all of that deliciousness is still just $10.99? Oh, fast food is not gonna like this. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Oh, bad news, guys. They've discontinued my cologne.
But you smell so good. I got more bad news. Xfinity is now half our price.
That can't be right.
It is. Plus, they're giving people a mobile line free for a year.
Hey, Nat, are you open to feedback?
Yep.
Boo! Okay, let's pitch on a better deal. Go.
Bag of cash giveaway, unmarked bills.
All counterfeit.
Love it.
Is that legal?
No.
Your shoes.
Switch to Xfinity for fiber-powered Wi-Fi and mobile at half the price.
Players have their bag, but fans, you've got one too. Snacks, chargers, essentials, whatever you need to stay in it. Delivered at the speed of the game. DoorDash keeps you in your bag all season long.
When we hit the pothole, I was worried we'd be stranded for hours.
And our lives would revolve around the pothole. I'll use my credit card to order 50 philosophy books.
The pothole. It's deep.
Candy, no.
Oh, get out.
Shoot. But that never happened. Thanks to the Geico app, help arrived in under an hour.
It feels good to get help fast. It feels good to Geico.
Give it up for your judges!
Why would you buzz me?
What is happening? Can you pop the balloon with your butt?
America's Got Talent returns June 2nd on NBC and Peacock.
Game 1 was an instant classic. What awaits us in Game 2? SGA contested shot. Knocked it down. That is a tough bucket. Castle. Castle the inside. Oh, my goodness. Stephon Castle. Welcome to this earth. Here comes Caruso. moves of SGA. The highest level of basketball you can find. It has been take your breath away stuff. All 6 quarters and 2 overtimes in the Paycom Center. Welcome back to the NBA playoffs presented by Google in downtown Oklahoma City. Come inside here for the second half. An 11-point Oklahoma City lead, 62-51. And one of the big stories of that first half, as Maria mentioned at the break, Jalen Williams not on the floor to begin that second quarter, didn't play at all, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a big first half, and no J-Dub. Instead, Cason Wallace is out there to begin this third quarter for the Thunder. And if you are not up to speed, just jumping in on this series, there's been hamstring injuries for Williams. Right hamstring bothering him during the year, left hamstring keeping him out of the last 6 games of rounds 1 and 2. Third quarter begins with Dort inside for 2. Dort has 8 as Reggie and Jamal, the Thunder, have their largest lead of the night.
And the Thunder picked up right where they left off, keeping SGA off the ball so he can run over Iverson cuts and get behind the defense, so to speak. Loosens up the defense for him.
Wembanyama from the top, Hartenstein guarding. Wemby looking to get going here after 2 field goals in the first half.
What I like about that play for Wemby, they kind of put him in that dirt area at the top of the key where he can kind of see where the doubles are coming from.
Hartenstein the pick, Unger the 3. Air ball. Dort trying to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Here's Zora.
Well, Mike, you talked about the fact that we didn't see Jalen Williams that whole second quarter. Sometimes he stretches in the tunnel to stay warm. So I went to look there during the quarter. I went back and forth. No sign of him there. I continue to check in with the team, but they have no update.
Casey, thank you. Harper works inside. Again, a finish at the... Just cut all those together. It's a beautiful reel of tape.
He just continues to make highlight-type plays to show his future star potential.
Unger tried to get space inside, couldn't. Gilgeous-Alexander, Castle keeping an eye, 2 hands on him, works to the right. Hartenstein, beat the clock.
That's twice he's done that little teardrop over Wembanyama.
That's that touch by Omarion right there, Red. That's that touch.
Castle hit up.
Oh, is that going to be Hartenstein? Because that would be 4. Or is that SGA?
I think it might be SGA. It is. SGA on the foul. This is earlier in the first half. There was Williams. It's that left hamstring area that he had the heating pad applied to as he headed to the Thunder training area. So it was game 2 of that Phoenix series that he had the grade 1 hamstring injury. Champagny missed the 3. And here it is, game 2 of this series again. Wembanyama is going to launch and knock down the 3 and bark back at the Thunder fans and bench.
Not only launch, but he got hit in the head on the backside by SGA. Surprised that wasn't a foul. Didn't affect that 3-point shot.
Down to 8 through traffic. Gilgeous-Alexander picked it back up. Hartenstein, another shovel. Missed it, got it back. Finds Dort, corner, Wallace, 3. Wembanyama secures the board. Zora.
Quick update, Mike. Jalen Williams' left hamstring tightness will not return.
Okay, Zora, thank you. Wemby at the basket, pushed by Hartenstein. That is his 4th personal foul.
Well, now this is huge because now no J-Dub. Hartenstein will probably go to the bench with those 4 fouls. You're going to have to play small. And in my opinion, now you move Chet. Here comes McCain. And it looks like Jay Will off the bench here. Well, there was a contact, no call. But that didn't affect this. His second made 3 of the evening.
Victor is waking up. SGA is already here. Both team stars leading the way.
How about the quick hook, though, for Chet?
Out of the corner for South. Hits the 3 of the Spurs. Nice little push here to get it back within 5.
These 2 teams are like looking in the mirror. They're literally carbon copies of their beliefs.
Yeah, who's going to blink first, right?
Ball's out of the corner, replaced by Williams for three. Trimmed it out, knocked down one in the first half. Matter of fact, all of his shots have come from three. Wembanyama knocked down Williams. To the basket goes Harper. Timeout Daigneault. And he is coming right to Josh Tiven, who's also hearing it from Wallace why that was a no call. It's 12-4 to start the quarter for the Spurs. And the Thunder perturbed. It's the contact once. There's the contact twice. No whistle. Game tightening in OKC.
Summer was made for Star Wars, and Star Wars was made for IMAX.
You too could change everything.
Star Wars: The Mandalorian and Grogu, rated PG-13. Get tickets now.
When it came to updating our most capable SUV, we made every detail, every curve, every function outshine all. Because that's how you go from great to greater. The all-new Telluride X Pro is ready.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Don't make that guy for an Ultra?
Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
And Doug.
Thank you both for coming in. I'm a bit worried about Doug Jr. I know how important Liberty Mutual is to your family.
They customize car insurance to save people hundreds.
Right. Well, Doug Jr. keeps writing this.
Douglas Jr. Well, at least he spelled insurance right, right?
He did not.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. At Wingstop, it's all about flavor. Cooked fresh, made to order. Every bite hits different. And the ranch, you already know. Wingstop is here.
Summer movies, they're about feeling. So find those feelings that will stay with you.
Tonight's aerial coverage from Oklahoma City is provided by Flyhouse. Come back inside. Spurs have tightened this up. Now a 3-point game. Mark Daigneault very unhappy with the calls there a moment ago. Time now for Google Search Deep Dive. Why does pace usually slow down between the regular season and the playoffs? Jamal, I'll throw this one to you.
I would say for me, it becomes possession basketball. Everything means more. So when you have that, you have to protect it. The pace slows down. You want to make sure you're getting good shots, great shots, because every possession, even in the first quarter, can mean something later in the second half.
Yeah, you got to value those possessions.
Yes.
And also, too, you know, during the regular season, it's team to team, city to city. You're not really worried about that. In playoff basketball, half-court execution means something. That's why a lot of those three-point shots are down, and you've got to be able to, how about this? Make mid-range shots, something that's a lost art in our game.
The shot they frown upon in the regular season, that one?
Yes, that one.
You see that possessions per 48 minutes. Extrapolate that out through the season.
Man, Google is going deep into the Rolodex to come up with these.
Yeah,
I like it.
If you want to dive deeper on any NBA playoff topic, ask AI mode in Google search. Searching for that one was Vassell. Wembanyama awkwardly lands. Clock at 10. Dort shoots. Wemby is slow here and gingerly getting himself back up to pace after the land. And he looks at Cass like, give me it back. I'm fine. I'm just going to pull three. And tie the game at 66.
I don't know how you guard him. right? The size down low advantage, and then when you get up on him, you can knock down a three. Nice response here by Jay Will. Three in the corner bucket.
All 6 of his shots have been threes. It's his second hit. Wembanyama going right at him now. Corner 3 for Vassell puts San Antonio right back to even again. In Oklahoma City, small here. No Hartenstein, no Holmgren. Deflected out of bounds by Harper, 10 to shoot. Alex Caruso going to come in for the Thunder. Ashley Shamedy.
Guys, I talked with Spurs assistant coach Sean Sweeney. Asked him at the half, is there messaging to Wembanyama, who obviously they're making things difficult for, specifically with Hartenstein wrapping his arm. He chuckled a little bit, said, we're just telling him to play tough, be strong, but use your speed. It's easier to hit and hold you when you're staying stationary.
7 in the first half, Ashley. 8 in this third quarter. Caruso.
He literally just checked in. Literally just walked on the court.
Don't tell him that. He doesn't know. He's hot.
Like you didn't shoot the first time you touched the ball in your life?
Right.
Wow. Wemby feeling it. Basket bound. No. Yes on the putback.
Oh my gosh. This is a treat, man.
Gilgeous-Alexander wants some of this. Double. Swing, swing, swing. Dort out of the corner, around Wemby. Caruso, Wembanyama with the right hand says no, and he gets fouled, and Dort comes after the ball in disgust.
And surprised he didn't pick up a technical foul. Almost a slap to the head of Wemby as he was walking by. Look at the move here. He knew he was going to miss it, but he knew he was going to clean it up on the head of Jared McCain. And look at this block, the timing on Caruso.
A little contact there with Dort. In the back and forth. I mean, you see that level when a guy gets to this, everybody's talking about him. He sees more physicality. It's almost a set of rules for that guy, a.k.a. the Jordan rules. I'm not putting him there yet, but I'm just saying, you notice.
Wow.
I said, I'm not putting him there yet.
Right.
I'm just saying, you're watching him play differently than other guys because how good he is. Champagne, the trip, and the foul. I mean, like, are you the internet? Like I said, the words out of my mouth and you're killing me.
I'm going to tell you what that game one performance to me was like. These are for people that are 40 to 45 years or older. It was when Michael Jackson did Motown 25 and he did Billie Jean. Everyone remembered that one performance was made Michael Jackson a super global pop star. Everyone remember where they were. They will remember that game won by Wemby, where they were. Since the Michael movie's the hottest movie out now.
Caruso again!
And words for the Spurs bench.
Yep.
13 now for Caruso off the bench. Perfect from downtown. 3 of 3.
Castle loses it, goes to the basket, attacks at Holmgren, and finishes.
Now getting the ball out of SGA's hands. We saw this in the second half of game one.
A.J. Mitchell able to save it again. Downsized OKC. Save for Holmgren's underneath with Vassell. You got a size advantage in there. Wemby's roaming, covering everybody on this strip. But the MVP says, I got it. Gilgeous-Alexander up to 17.
He is in such a great rhythm right now. He is making the right reads on the double team, getting to his mid-range shots, getting to his wheelhouse, knocking down shots.
Harper inside, denied by Gilgeous-Alexander. Back the other way, come the Thunder. McCain protects, floats, can't hit. Holmgren fights for it, doesn't win the fight. Castle back the other way. Good hands, Mitchell to knock it away. McCain line it up. Holmgren crashing the glass. McCain has it back. Somewhere lurking is Caruso. There he is. Screening for SGA, who spins. That comes up short. Holmgren trips with Harper. Holmgren holding his face like he got hit up front. And a foul is called on Chet.
I think that was head-to-head contact right there between Harper and Chet. Pulls it back up.
where Harper got hit. Remember, he had a big wrap on his leg in the first half when he came out.
Ooh, that's not good.
He's going to check out. So is Wemby. Here's what just happened. It was the elbow going for the rebound. Mark Daigneault looking up there and says it's an elbow. Carlin, I want you to challenge. And look at that. Harper is going to be heading back toward the Spurs locker room. Jalen Williams back in the Oklahoma City locker room. It feels like a heavyweight fight. Wow.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you value what we value, and you should pay what we pay.
Howdy, Roadrunner. You're very fast.
Well, I drink Red Bull.
But you do realize...
Yes, Red Bull gives you wings, but, I'm scared of heights.
When you hustling, it's like basketball. Rock don't even touch the floor. And nothing moves faster than the money. We getting paid. This was just the beginning of me. What I turned into. You know what they say about family, man? Can't live with them, can't live with them.
Your mom's is out the game, ready to run the table on the south side.
Things with her could get messy.
Do what you gotta do. I plan on it.
Ain't no turning back. Already, ain't no turning back.
See, this isn't just my story. This is a Southside Jamaica Queen story.
You ain't never had an enemy like me, Kanan.
I had you as an enemy my whole life.
Say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with a pro surfer. Or if you get a place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting with a food critic. You can even get a home in the heart of Seoul and a dance class, K-pop style.
All of my girls looking good and they got their own money.
Homes, experiences, and services. Now you can Airbnb more than an Airbnb.
Chipotle Honey Chicken is back. Step into summer with fresh grilled chicken, spicy Chipotle peppers, and the perfect touch of pure honey. Open the summer with Chipotle Honey Chicken. It's taking heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Minions and Monsters. Rated PG.
Okay, while you were away, this was challenged by Oklahoma City, Mark Daigneault. They lose the challenge. They rule the contact was there on Holmgren. The Harper contact incidental. So foul on Holmgren, no foul on Harper. Oklahoma City is out of challenges. Neither team can challenge the rest of the game. Separate story. Injury to Harper on the prior trip down. He went to the locker room. We thought he was coming back. Peeks his head out. Exhausted and tired, too, after all the minutes he played. And then sent back for further examination. So Ashley was there. Still keep an eye on that, covering the Spurs. The Thunder are without their starter, Jalen Williams. This is only round 2 of 7 in this fight between these two teams here in the Western Conference Finals. Haymakers being traded. Thunder by 4. Spurs did lead early by 5. Castle steps back for 3. Missed it all. Caruso on the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander just getting inside. No Wemby. To the basket and 1.
And the problem with that play, Castle gambled in the backcourt. You can't gamble on SGA and not come up with a steal. You don't come up with a steal. Now it's 5-on-4, and SGA has Castle on his backside. That's a recipe for disaster.
And Devin Vassell, in his 6th year, young but still one of the vets on this team, just went over to Castle and kind of reinforced that, right? lead back up to 7 for the Thunder. Let's talk about the absence of Harper for San Antonio, Jamal.
It is going to be so important for somebody else to be a playmaker and a big shot maker.
Like Keldon Johnson going right at Holmgren, getting it back a third time. He goes up against the 7-footer 3 times and scores.
Spurs have been consistent, dominating the offensive glass.
Holmgren on the attack and one.
Jamal, you know what I like to say? I want to see more emotion out of Chet Holmgren. Here's the multiple opportunities and put back by Keldon Johnson. But look, no Wemby on the floor. A chance for a three-point play. You struggled in game 1. I don't know if it's in his nature. I've seen enough of his games where I've seen him show. I would just like to see a little bit more emotion in moments like this.
Right. It has to happen. That emotion has to be there. He's one of the best players in the league right now.
And we see Victor, how animated he is all game.
Was personal for Victor as well, right? Not just winning, but who he's going against.
Well, it's got to be personal for Chet.
Vassell.
You said that ever so soft. Vassell, ever so smooth.
I'm just listening to you guys. I'm loving the chatter here.
You came in like Usher or somebody, yeah? It's smooth.
Long-time listener.
Oh, no.
SGA
no,
lost him.
Oh, stop it, SGA.
SGA is on the roll right now.
He's got 22. Castle, Caruso, head fakes off the hands of Cornette. Mitchell has it. SGA wants the ball back. Mitchell to the MVP. They come to defend him. He goes around him, pitch. Holmgren to the basket. Shots! Timeout, San Antonio! Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, back-to-back MVP. Kelvin check in game 1, taking off with 22 in game 2. And you want Holmgren emotion, Reggie? Take that, Hall of Famer. Oklahoma City, the pushback, plus 10 in game 2.
Old banks hit you with big fees. Not Chime. You bank fee-free and build your credit. And now,
you get 5% cash back on any category you choose, like restaurants.
And delivery.
Or gas. Or groceries.
Even monthly bills and streaming services. Park it in a high-yield savings account. And voila, we're on vacation. And that gets cash back too.
Is that John Cena?
Don't bank the old way.
Chime is America's #1 choice for banking.
An apartment.
It's a lot closer.
The Spurs looking to try and shift the momentum to him, but I just got word why Dylan Harper did come back out after we saw him go back there with that hamstring injury, and it's because someone thought they were in the bonus and they'd have to shoot free throws to stay in the game, but he still is back there right now. I'll find out an update as soon as I can.
Okay, Ashley, thank you. Yeah, if you come out and don't shoot your free throws, if you were fouled, you can't come back in there, so it was not a foul and over the limit. So, again, 4 minutes for Jordan McLaughlin, who played on 44 games and scored 89 points for the Spurs this season. He and Harrison Barnes as they go deeper. Barnes working on Caruso, gets inside, got fouled. And the veteran will come to the line, 14th year in the league at age 33. Most playoff experience on this Spurs team for the guys who play.
And that experience is invaluable because OKC ramped up their defense. There was nowhere to go right there. And Harrison Barnes took control, got to the spot, and got to the free throw line.
Don't miss your chance to win a trip to Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Make your conference finals predictions now with NBA Pick'em. Streak to the finals. Play for free at NBA.com/Pick'em or on the NBA app.
Jamal, do we get the minutes now with Chet guarding Wemby? Or are they going to put Caruso?
I think, oh, that's a good question. As the Spurs look like they came out in the zone.
Yeah, here's that matchup zone that really frustrated SGA.
There's the work against it. Caruso to Holmgren, who's having a quarter.
And the Thunder were ready for the zone. They put Caruso in the middle to allow him to get to the basket or drop off the lob like he did.
Wembanyama on the outside, attacks at Holmgren, goes into him, pitches it to the corner. McLaughlin a three. It's his second of the game.
Jordan McLaughlin out of USC has come in a very uncomfortable position. Here's the matchup zone. Who's going to get in the middle? Someone's got to flash at that free throw line. There it is.
Caruso again. Nice find inside 8.
Flash at that free throw line. There it is.
Caruso again. Nice find inside AJ Mitchell. Hey, showed you. Look at my vision. He gave you the full goggles.
I mean, that's where the zone is the most vulnerable, right at that free throw line.
The attack picked to the corner, and the three is short. Ron McCain. Wembanyama back the other way. Feels like the Thunder are leading by more than they are right now. It's only 7. Champagnie trying to make it 5. SGA called for the foul. Looking for yet another block here in this quarter. Clutch the left arm.
Ooh, that could have easily been an offensive foul as well. Again, zone buster right here. Caruso gets at the free throw line and throws it right to the square, and then fakes the shot. Back-to-back assists there.
Zora.
Alex Caruso told me he relishes these games so much. He called this time of year the pinnacle of competition and something he really enjoys, and that passion and joy shows every time he touches the floor, guys.
Won the championship last year here, won the championship with the Lakers in the bubble, and he was with LeBron James then. You saw him in that Lakers series, tugging on Superman's cape a little bit. Got under LeBron's skin. They went back and forth. Good competition. Mitchell misses the 3. Spurs the rebound, but you loved at the end. LeBron's like, go win it, man. It's great respect for him. Vassell transition triple. Oh, he hit it, and it's a 3-point game just like that.
Both these teams cannot create enough separation from one another. And it all starts and is predicated by their defense.
Isn't that what you want, the heavyweight fight, Red?
Oh, yeah.
Mitchell lost the dribble. Champagnie took it away. A wall of white to the right. But the Thunder come back and get it. It's a loose ball foul on San Antonio and Wembanyama.
And what an unconventional fast break there. Number 3 on Wemby. As soon as Champagnie got it, usually you look for a point guard in the middle. He threw it to the 7'4" Frenchman to run the break.
These two teams do the best job of making the other and other teams in the league play in a crowd. They're always in the gaps, so it's never one-on-one. It's usually 1-on-5, and they all shift towards the ball.
16 turnovers for the Spurs.
2 for 1. Gilgeous-Alexander to 24 points.
And 20 points off those turnovers. They had 28 of those in game 1.
Inside the deflection by Wallace. Shot clock off. And SGA will calm it down. He gets doubled out of his hands to McCain. Dagnall letting him know that he's got 10. Let the quarter end with us. McCain pulls 3. Got them all! 4.7 still time. McLaughlin reads the clock. Pulls back for 2. It's short. Spurs cut into the lead by 3. After 3, Thunder by 8. You're watching the Western Conference Finals. Hard coverage presented by DraftKings Sportsbook.
The highbrow entrepreneur in a lowbrow hoodie. A smart guy saying he's so smart he doesn't need to dress smart. It's a classic power move. But the real power move? Having predictive modeling to help prevent supply chain issues before they happen.
Heard there's going to be a shipping delay? FedEx rerouted it. Oh, good. Oh. Cool. Sick.
FedEx, the new power move.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
So I got this friend who said T-Mobile's network used to suck. His words.
But things changed. It turns out that now T-Mobile has the best network by like a lot. Hey dude, you won't believe where I am.
Discover an epic menu inspired by The Mandalorian and Grogu. Only at Burger King. Have it the way. Now playing in theaters.
The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
It takes a community to educate kids, and we are proud partners with the Chickasaw Nation and the support they give us.
I think that we have one of the best relationships with the Chickasaw Nation. I see not only the support they give to their citizens, but to the other tribal citizens and members, and then just to the community as a whole. Our goals align very well, and that's to provide a workforce and global citizens.
We're actually in the Chickasaw Nation, the advocacy program for truancy. So there's a handful of districts that are part of that, Ardmore being one of the larger ones, and they try to work with those parents in making sure that those kids get back in school. The tribe has been an amazing partner to not just Ardmore City schools, but to so many schools across the district or across the state.
The more people we get setting a vision for where we're going, the more productive our future is going to be. We all have the same goal. We all want to produce students who are ready to be citizens in our state and make our state great. So tribal relationships and partnerships are at the heart of what we do.
Oklahoma thrives together. Thunderbird Casino. Come for fun, play to win.
Summer's #1 show is back for the ultimate competition. Don't miss the premiere of America's Got Talent, a few weeks away. Tuesday, June 2nd on NBC and Peacock. Update from our reporters. We'll begin with Ashley Chamonix.
Yeah, guys, Dylan Harper, they're calling it a right leg injury. He is out for the remainder of tonight's game.
And a lot of communication in that Thunder huddle. You always get a daily dose of Alex Caruso, but Jay Will, the other Jalen Williams, saying, let's win this timeout. Focused into the fourth.
Zora Stevenson, thank you. The starter, Jalen Williams, J-Dub, he's out for the rest of the game, as Zora reported at the beginning of the third quarter. Spurs outscored the Thunder 37-34 in the third. Wembanyama's pass inside. Hassel the finish. And it is a 6-point game, as you see, the first time the Spurs are trying to dig out of a fourth quarter hole this postseason.
And Wemby working on a triple-double, 4 assists away.
Knocked that away. Hartenstein pushed him out of the way. McCain short on the three. Champagnie the rebound.
And the Thunder need a more aggressive A.J. Mitchell right now, especially with no Shai in the game.
Wemby finds the line. Deep on the three. Not close. McCain back the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander begins his fourth quarter on the bench. McCain initiating. Hartenstein with 10. Turns the corner, goes into Wemby. McCain sees Wembanyama, steps back. Champagnie the board for the Spurs.
Wemby needs to attack Hartenstein with those 4 fouls. Not settle for long threes. Take him off the dribble. Just throw the ball back to him.
Castle sees 2. He scores. A couple of field goals here. Both teams shooting touch over 50% in this one. 4-point game.
And that's what Castle can do when Wemby's not scoring. No Dylan Harper on the court. He can get the shot he wants as well.
Isaiah Joe gets bumped. Lost the handle, got it back. Pitch Hartenstein. Joe from the corner, over the outstretched two arms of Wembanyama. Kept alive by McCain. Castle down. McCain fires and hits.
They love his enthusiasm, but more important, that three-point shot.
Foul on Isaiah Joe, not a part of the play. Dagno doesn't like it. First foul early here in the fourth.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a tangle or a pull?
That's a pull.
Okay.
That's a pull. I guarantee you, between all the clinching Hartenstein has done versus Wemby and now that, the league is going to take a long look.
Barnes out of the corner, sees three blue shirts. What great reactive defense both ways. This is basketball at the highest level. So good. McCain all the way. Denied inside as he caused the contact.
Got numbers. 5 on 4.
Wemby thought about the pull, goes crossover. High arcing. No, but he tipped it in on the other side with the left hand.
He has such a knack for when he misses his shots, tipping it in. Like, that is tough to do. Not only knowing where the ball's going, but actually having the presence of mind to tap it in.
Hartenstein going to go for the shovel again. 5-point game. The MVP awaits at the scorer's table to re-enter. Barnes out of the corner, quick on the three, knocked it down. Harrison Barnes forces Mark Dagno to take a timeout. It's a 2-point game.
And this is created, this run here by the Spurs. This is the second time we've seen this. He shoots the ball on one side and finishes with that length on the other. A 9-3 start to this fourth quarter by the San Antonio Spurs.
Drinks aren't new at McDonald's, coffee, until they are. All your drinks are here.
Take one Defender. Add a large helping of sand. Mix in some rocks. Freeze to -40 for several days. Then soak in 35 inches of water. Bake at 122 Fahrenheit. Finally, serve on a plateau of your choosing.
All right, you're all set.
Thanks, Ted.
Oh, check it out.
Oh, man. I think he's going to do it.
This might be a good moment to share.
Ma, you seeing this?
Hey, baby, I'm here. Is he gonna dunk it?
No way.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Bro, no charge call?
Your defense is trash, Ted.
Get home internet from AT&T. Now available across the nation.
Obsession has critics and audiences screaming.
I love you so much.
With a 97% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, it's the best reviewed horror movie of the year. You have been warned. Obsession, rated R.
Real cocktails, perfectly mixed. Hot water.
This is basketball's biggest stage, where the lights are the brightest, pressure is at its peak, and the noise is deafening. The clock is ticking, which means one thing: it's time to shine. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
The NBA on NBC is brought to you by DoorDash, the official on-demand delivery partner of the NBA, and by Lilly, a medicine company. You you see Sam Presti through the years, started his career in San Antonio, then hired as the GM of the Seattle Supersonics, who then moved to Oklahoma City after a year with Presti there. And he has been a part of 5 of the last 13 MVP awards. Guys he drafted in Westbrook, Harden, and Durant. Then after year 1, trading for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the back-to-back MVP. At 48, widely acknowledged as one of the best executives in the league. And really the reason that we have mirror image franchises here, as he came from the San Antonio side. You look at the comparison of the 2 stars here tonight.
And I love Sam's words coming into these playoffs. To maximize this coming season, we have to voluntarily divorce ourselves from the success of the last season, or it will hold us back. We are not trying to repeat an outcome, Jamal. We are trying to repeat a process.
That's strong.
That's cold, man.
That's a bar. Ain't no cap in his rap.
That is cold.
Sam Presti is easily one of the best executives in team sports, period. Look at what he's built over and over and over again, and look at how he set the Thunder up for the future as well.
Including 2 first-round draft picks this year. Thunder by 2. Pounding defense by Castle on McCain, who's knocked down again. Got a call last time. Jump ball this time with 10 on the shot clock.
Ball hawk. Stephon Castle is a ball hawk, and that's saying a lot because the Thunder have a few of those as well. Incidental contact sends McCain to the deck. That creates this jump ball opportunity, which should be won by Castle.
McCain got some hops too, right?
He's tipping it right back to that alien.
3 inches taller is the Spurs guard.
Look, Red.
What?
Look, Red.
What?
I tried to tell you.
Shot clock was only a 10. Limited time. He won the tip. Pitches it out. Gotta go. Wallace knows. Caruso doesn't. Got rid of it quick. Got it on the rim. Rebound. Wallace chasing. Loose ball foul on the Spurs.
Hustle points. Cason Wallace. Great hustle here. Over the back right there by Keldon Johnson.
Bertel got the tip, got his hand there. Hartenstein in the lane, pitch out, Wallace is big. That's great. Much needed for the Thunder.
But that's where the little hustle plays lead to points in a tight game. This is everything.
Wembanyama for another 3. Off.
That was his cleanest one all evening.
Thunder can put together runs as quick as anyone. McCain banked it in!
Why not?
Wembanyama wants it. Pitched it Champagny. One more. Keldon Johnson. Nothing. Gilgeous-Alexander kept it alive.
SGA laboring a little bit after going to the ground there.
Hartenstein knocked down by Wemby, and this is going to be a foul on the floor. I believe on, nope, it's not on Wembanyama. It'll be on Castle on the hold.
There goes SGA on the floor. More importantly, here's the foul by Castle.
Reg, remember, he played the most minutes in game 1 of anyone, 51 minutes, 16 seconds.
Look, we're seeing some unbelievable three-point shots touching the rim. We saw Landry Shamit's big-time 3 in the Garden last night.
Thunder by 8. Caruso proves inside, draws the contact, and we'll get to the line. Guys, 7:22 left. Let's think about this for a second. San Antonio won game 1 without De'Aaron Fox. Huge part of this team. They're trying to win game 2 without Dylan Harper and De'Aaron Fox. If they do that, they are in unbelievable shape for this series. Meantime, Oklahoma City's back to where they were in the Lakers series without Jalen Williams. So key players missing as we hit the crucial part of this game.
Key players missing on both sides. And as things tighten up, you don't have to do extraordinary. You just have to do the ordinary extra good. And that's what these guys, both teams, have figured out.
Well, for the Spurs side, you've got to assume you're going to have to win 2, possibly 3 in this building to win this series. Because you can't be naive to think that OKC can't go into San Antonio and be successful. As well as for the Thunder, they're used to playing without J-Dub. So now more minutes for McCain, who just knocked down back-to-back threes. And A.J. Mitchell, maybe he can get unlocked.
Ooh, on the line, Tony Brothers right there. 8-0 run by the Thunder, and they've got the ball.
And when you're getting pressure like that, the worst place you can be is close to the sideline. That's 3 defenders right there. Wallace, half-court, sideline.
And as great as Castle has been in this series through these first 2 games, the one Achilles heel has been his turnovers. 11 in game 1 and 8 tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander snaking, taking. 3 is in and out. Rebound brought in by McCain. SGA got it back. Didn't get it. Hartenstein battles, foul. And that puts the Spurs over the limit with 6:56 to go.
And now it's the Thunder giving the Spurs a taste of their own medicine on the offensive glass, Jamal.
They are owning the offensive rebounds right now. Hartenstein has given energy, given life, has his presence felt, and Caruso always has his presence felt.
Isaiah Hartenstein, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists as Chet Holmgren comes in. Caruso will get a breather. It's one of those where the box score doesn't tell you the impact that he had on the game tonight. Look at Caruso. Suggesting to the stats here what he's seeing the vet. 10 straight for the defending NBA champs. Again, another quick run. McLaughlin checks in for the Spurs. Castle lost it on the handle. Fortunately, Keldon Johnson's there. Holmgren turned him away. Wembanyama, clean look. Can't splash it. Other way, foul on Johnson.
Free throw for Chet Holmgren.
Right now, the Thunder starting to put and imply their will here on the Spurs.
It's interesting how, Rich, that manifests itself in these team fouls. Isaiah Joe had that silly foul 45 feet away from the basket. You're like, you can't take a silly foul in the 4th quarter of a physical game, but then the next 5 have been drawn by the Thunder's aggressiveness.
And 6:38 of bonus here in the 4th. This is exactly, if you're Coach Degnault, you would want.
So we head to San Antonio on the off day tomorrow. Game 3 will be Friday night, 7:30 Eastern, Peacock pregame, 8 o'clock on your NBC station. We'll tip at about 8:36 Eastern time in San Antonio. Stay there for Game 4 on Sunday, and 5, 6, and 7 follow the every other day cadence. And when we don't have a game on ESPN, the Eastern Finals, Game 2, Knicks trying to go up 2 at the world's most famous arena tomorrow night. Spurs started the quarter 9-3. Thunder have scored the next 11. Castle the 5. Vassell stops the run with a 3.
And this is the moment of truth right now where it can go either way.
There's the double up high on SGA.
Hartenstein the lob. Wemby the erasure. Back the other way. Castle almost lost it. Johnson's got it. Trail. Castle 3. Got it. Back-to-back threes.
Huge. This is why no lead is ever safe in today's game. These guys are so talented from behind the arc.
Holmgren. Yep. Hartenstein got the rebound secured. Out to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to lose Champagny.
Here's the double. Someone else is going to have to beat them.
The shovel from Hartenstein.
Hartenstein now in double figures with 10. He played, what, 12 minutes in game 1? Look at this.
Loose ball foul on Wallace.
Oh, they're going to call that on Wallace. He was the one who initially got the deflection in the backcourt. I'm surprised this wasn't a foul on Castle.
He held his left arm right there, Reg, but Castle's too casual coming up court with the ball. You cannot cross over in front of your face with a good defender right there.
Words from the godfather of the crossover.
Well, I learned from Iverson.
Each team has 2 timeouts left. The lead is 9.
Just come home.
Kia, movement that inspires.
In a world where people may miss a warning signal from their body, one woman, okay, 2 women are spreading the word.
People with high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes.
Like my mom and you, Chica. Our kidneys could be sending out an SOS.
About increased risk like heart attack or stroke.
Don't miss the signal. Ask your doctor about a simple urine test called UACR and join our mission.
There's going to work, and then there's building a business with Business Platinum. There's nothing like having the backing to help keep your business booming, or working on the fly with the largest global airport lounge network. There's nothing like closing a deal with an unforgettable dinner and starting your work trip on a high note with the largest curated global hotel program while getting exceptional service worldwide. Thank you so much. With access to over $3,500 in business and travel value annually, there's nothing like Business Platinum.
Put a lime on your to-do list. Corona. La Playa awaits.
Hey there. We heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half-gay stuff. Hey!
Why just half gay?
I'm gonna wipe that smile off your face. Stop smiling.
This is the mental ward. Everyone smiles in here.
Okay.
Scary movie. Only theaters June 5th.
Minions and Monsters. Rated PG.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs presented by Google. You see the Paycom Center, and that big hole, that dirt, is where the Thunder will play in a few years, the Continental Coliseum. They broke ground in March. It's going to open in 2028. You get a look with our aerial coverage provided by Flyhouse. If you're just jumping on tonight, give you tonight's headlines. They are brought to you by Acura. Well, Stephon Castle had the highlight moment, a monster dunk on Hartenstein. Got a lot of points in this series, but also a bunch of turnovers. Thunder, the bench, getting the job done. The turnover points in their favor as well, as they have turned over the Spurs 19 times. And we've got a couple of players who started in this one, Jalen Williams and Dylan Harper, out for the rest of the game with injury. Harper starting in the absence of De'Aaron Fox, who's missing his second straight game with an ankle injury. Lead's been as big as 13. Thunder by 9. Is there one more Spurs push to take a 2-0 road lead? Castle over Holmgren. Great crash on the glass by Johnson. And one.
3 the hard way. Keldon Johnson, the reigning 6th man of the year. We talked about how good the Spurs have been on the offensive glass. He just beats Wallace to the punch here. The contact by Wallace is the potential 3-point play here by KJ.
Only 3 of 11 from the field. Shot has been off tonight. Hartenstein seals Wemby. Gilgeous-Alexander around Castle. Has arm caught. Lead back to 9, under 5.
SGA is so direct right now playing precision basketball, no wasted motion, getting right to the basket.
Wembanyama taking Hartenstein outside, nothing going. Champagnie on the swing. Twice off the 10, Holmgren the board.
A lot of settling here offensively for the Spurs behind that three-point line.
This is where you miss Harper. He's another creator.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got all 10 eyes looking his way for the Spurs. Right back to him, late clock. Got a jack. Mitchell does. Hartenstein chased it down. Fresh clock. Gilgeous-Alexander on the attack. Step back triple. No. Hartenstein got the rebound. A third try on this trip.
What a game by Hartenstein at both ends of the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, halfway down. Can they cut into the 9-point margin? Castle, fine. Johnson launch. Triple down.
Oh, my goodness.
If you're not young enough, go to YouTube and look at Hagler Hearns. And that's what this is.
Yes.
We are trading punches.
They will not go away. And there is a lot of time left as well.
A.J. Mitchell. Over the outstretched Wemby. Hartenstein couldn't flush foul. Spurs are over the limit. Free throws coming.
Hartenstein, only 12 minutes in game one. What a difference makers at the defensive end. Just Wayne on Victor. The little push shot. Hartenstein, 8 rebounds. 7 of those offensive. Take that back. 3 of those.
And Reg, to your point, there's a lot of young bigs out there. You do not have to be a scorer to have your value out there. You can screen, rebound, give your team extra opportunities. Hartenstein is doing that tonight.
What I love is we talked to Mark Daigneault before the game, but even before the series, he feels like he has so many different cards to play as you go through the series. And this was one that people weren't talking about. There was more talk of, well, do you sit Hartenstein? The answer has been the right one so far for OKC.
And that's why Coach Daigneault's one of the very best in the league. He is a master card player. He knows what to do and how to do it.
Double team with Castle. Flip to the corner. Big three. Champagnie. No. Vassell was like he was levitating to stay up there. But he did because he was riding SGA's back. Foul on Devin. He knows it. Free throws coming. That bonus early, a big factor.
And did you see Wembanyama just encouraging Champagnie on that 3 right there? That was a great look. And here's over the back.
And Reg, he said every time, shoot it every time. He's giving confidence. That's not what the Davis boys had to do with you. When you got going, you didn't
never say
that confidence.
SGA 5 of 5 at the line, 27 points.
And that's a win for the Spurs. Think about this guy who's pretty much camps out at the free throw line. He's only taken 6 free throw attempts here in this ball game.
It's nice to actually hear the MVP chant and it's accurate.
Yes.
I mean, people do it for like guys who are having a good night.
No, I was getting those in Minnesota at 39. I said, what is going on? I can't get MVP chant.
Castle. Spurs can't have many dry trips here. This hold is going to be team foul 4 on the Thunder.
Is that 4 on SGA?
He and Hartenstein have 4. Vassell and Keldon Johnson have 4 for the Spurs. The Spurs are without 2 of their rotation. Inside of 3, the challenge on the inbounds. Last touch by Castle. Those challenges can't get a second look, even if it was the wrong call.
We're talking about the ball hawk of the Thunder, Caruso, Payson Wallace.
And listen to the music saying, move, get out the way. I'm telling you, these DJs can sneak this in Red. They know what's going on.
Our truck check, that was off Castle. That was the correct call by Carl Lane. SGA will step back. Nope. Spurs running out of trips, running out of time. Wembanyama wants to attack Hartenstein. Threw it up to get his own rebound, but Hartenstein bumped him as he was going up, so he couldn't do it.
And Mitchell was in there as well. There was a double box out.
Mitchell on the attack. Will fade fling. A.J. Mitchell.
Back into double figures.
Lead is 10, 2 to go. Each team's got a pair of timeouts. Need some deep hits. Vassell does just that with 3.
He heard you.
Defense extended. Mitchell the handle. Overplay. Castle almost forced the turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 7. SGA gonna pull up again. Nope. Wemby tipped it to keep it alive.
3 would go a long way here for the Spurs.
Wemby to the basket. 5-point game. Minute 25 to go. Again, each team has a pair of timeouts to advance the ball if needed. Gilgeous-Alexander lost
Offensive foul.
His 5th. Look at the foul.
Little hook right here by SGA, right to the face of Castle. Don't need a 3 right here.
Castle, Keldon Johnson right back to Castle, turns the corner. Out of the corner. Vassell for 3 again. Off the side. Kept alive by Johnson. Pitched out. Castle bounced to the cutting champ. Penny was going the other way. A.J. Mitchell's hurt for the Thunder.
That's the last thing the Thunder want to see is another one of these guards out. Already J-Dub in the back because of the hamstrings, and now Mitchell.
Mitchell struggling with that right leg as he now gets up. Gonna walk over to the Thunder bench. He's gonna come out. You see him underneath. Just pulls up. They tend to him. McCain comes in. Thunder gonna take a timeout with 61 seconds left in this 5-point game.
Woo! My goodness. Like most great fights, when you're fighting, you're not gonna leave the same. There's gonna be some bumps and bruises. This is just a battle of will every single possession.
These players are going to sleep.
Oh, man.
Good. And again, the turnovers have done the Spurs in. 21 in game 2, 21 tonight here in game 2. And yet they're only down 5.
And Stephon Castle, who had 11 in game 1, has 9 here in this second game. And Mitch Johnson knows he's asking a lot because of the heavy minutes that he's playing here in year 2. And the ball handlers, usually a lot of their stuff, multiple ball handlers, but because of the injury to Fox, that takes one guy out, and the injury to Harper, and they really are down, so Castle's had to carry so much of it. It's part of the reason for the turnovers and the team they're playing as well.
Yeah, again, when you don't have De'Aaron Fox, a guy who has limited playoff experience, but he would be the primary decision maker in times like this. You're asking a lot of Castle, who can handle it, but we've seen throughout these first 2 ball games, he can kind of cough it up at times.
Shout out to this crowd, which has been awesome here tonight. We're going to see the same at Frostbank, San Antonio for games 3 and 4, Friday and Sunday right here on NBC. 5-point lead, 61 seconds left. Caruso to trigger. Working with McCain, Wallace, Hartenstein, and Gilgeous-Alexander. Kane waiting. The action begins as the clock hits 10. Gilgeous-Alexander on the attack. Pulls back and hits.
And this was the action they ran towards the end of the game in game one, where he got the layup to tie it up. This time it was a jump shot.
Keldon Johnson the hands to Castle. Left for Champagny. Good coverage by the Thunder. Out of the corner, the three is off. And on the rebound, the Thunder have it with 28 to go. 7-point game. Got a foul here to get the ball back. Caruso! Good night!
Well, the champs have answered the bell, Mike. And a little scramble situation. They were trying to foul. That's what Miss Johnson was upset about. And Caruso took matters into his own hand. Again, another great game off the bench for him. 17 points. Little headbutt to boot.
He was yelling a foul, and it was interesting. Mitch telling us yesterday, one of the factors, because a local reporter asked about the noise in here. I think he was doing a story based on the Oklahoma City fan base. He said, it is really hard to communicate.
Yeah.
Almost it has to be player to player to player when the environment's this loud. They just couldn't get the call across the sideline to the guys on the floor. The Gilgeous-Alexander pullback to get to 30 points on the night.
SGA getting to his pad niche, going left, stop on a dime, pull up. Everybody calm down. Calm the you-know-what down. The MVP is here.
Because you were a big-time scorer, Jamal. This 30 by SGA, was it a big 30, a mid 30, or a quiet 30?
It was a huge 30 because if they lose this game going down 0-2, it would have been trouble.
Oh, Vassell. Great look at it. Didn't get it. Spurs will not foul. Wallace brings it to the front court. Fans will count it down. Cats even the series. (122-113). Oklahoma City took the lead with 11 seconds left in the opening quarter. San Antonio knocked on the door multiple times, never surpassed them.